So we'll move on to the next game. Vikings at Commanders. Vikings, one of those teams that their record is really good, but I feel that people are waiting for their regression, or at least the Kirk Cousins regression at some point. They're not being taken as seriously as some of those other teams like at the top, right? Commanders, have they won 3 in a row, or at least 2 in a row? They beat Aaron Rodgers, and then they had that late comeback against the Colts. I've been kind of saying it that I love Heineke. I have a couple of friends from Washington, and they're all on Heineke. Like, they love Heineke. I just think he brings this different energy that they've been waiting for. They need. Yeah. It's almost the opposite of Wentz. He's just this bland guy that no one can relate to. Here's this Heineke dude he's just playing for his job. Taylor Heineke playing for his job every single game. So this spread is at 3.5 or 3. The Commanders are at home. And then I'm seeing the total at 43.5. What are your thoughts here?
Yeah, it looked like it opened at 3, drove up to 3.5. Majority sharp money, a little bit of public money moving that. The Taylor Heineke is now 8-2 against the spread in his last 10 starts dating back to November of 2021.
He's the new Teddy Covers.
Taylor Covers.
Taylor Covers,
Taylor
baby.
Covers.
That'll be good for a little short right there.
Yeah. So this morning, a Commanders fan actually texted me saying, "Look at this spread, like it's weird, like thinking it was just weird." And I'm like, "Well, first of all, that spread is 6.5 on neutral field and 9.5 if it's in Minnesota.
Yeah.
So it's really not that weird if you think about it." That being said, I think people are going to see like Commanders won 2 in a row. Obviously, the public's not on this side, but they're going to see Commanders won 2 in a row. Vikings, regress from time to time. Taylor Heineke, they're not getting that new quarterback defensive boost that some teams get. So I could see the rationale behind betting and catching 3.5 points at home dog. That being said, I think this is another one of those games where Vikings just show up and prove that they're a 6-1 team. And they're just good, So I'll go against the public here. I'll go with the Sharps. Go with the public and with the Sharps here, and I'll take the Vikings minus 3.5 on the road.
Got it. Yeah, I'm an opposite opinion of you. I'm riding with the Commanders here, just because I like it at the hook at 3.5. I think if it were to get to 3, I would pause, but I already did get it at 3.5, and I think that's where I'm comfortable right there. Once again, it's just a home team. Heineke, not necessarily saying that they're like a great team, but I at least think they play it close. They are a gritty team. Yeah. And against a team like the Vikings, who do the exact opposite, that kind of throw games at the end. So no opinion on the total. I don't know if you do at all, but
I do like the under a lot. Was it 43.5? Yep,
okay.
Like the under a lot. What is it? 29% of the bets on the under, 53% of the money. So that's a 24% difference, meaning majority of the bets are on the over, but the majority of money is on the under, which is what drove it down. I'd like to ride that wave. I'd probably want to get in now before it comes down a little more. But, like in the under of 43.5